Hey there! Hello and happy Thursday everyone. How are you today? I wasn't having a really bad hair day before, but it seems to be a little better than it was earlier, so that's cool. I want to get two things out of the way before I get going on my video. First of all, Danielle's challenge for me this week was to wear an obnoxious amount of jewelry. I hope this is okay. These are all the necklaces I had. I made this. I crocheted it. And you know, my regular bracelets, and I always wear earrings, but I made paperclip ones just for you, Danielle. So I hope that's okay, because all my jewelry is at home. Or at least, you know, the majority of my jewelry. Second, if you were curious about what my poem meant from last week that I read last week on this channel, you can go to my main channel. I'm going to be posting a video there, and it'll be me explaining what my poem was about. If you have any questions, you know, let me know. It's pretty straightforward, I promise. Anyway, this week we're talking about writing music, and pretty much it's music that you listen to while you're writing. I listen to a lot of different kinds of music, but when I was writing for NaNoWriMo, I listened a lot to Muse, and mostly to the Exogenesis Symphony. Part 3, which is called Redemption, was my favorite. And I listened to all of them, but, you know, because I like all three of them, all three parts. You know, as a whole, it sounds awesome. And yeah, that was all I was really listening to. That and some Secondhand Serenade, and that was it. But when I write, I can pretty much listen to anything. But I prefer classical music. Any type of music without words is cool. So this week we're also talking about books we're reading, and I'm kind of reading 3 books as well. I'm reading 1984 by George Orwell, which my mom has to send me because I left it home. There's also, like I mentioned 2 weeks ago in my video, Harry Potter. I'm reading Half-Blood Prince right now. Very, very interesting. I've read half of it already, but I had to start over because for a long time I didn't read it because I gave my book back because I borrowed it from the library. And then I went home for the summer. Then I was home last semester, so I didn't really get to read it. So now I'm back on track. So I can finish the 7th one once my mom sends it to me, and I can go see the movie in theaters. I'm also reading this book called Bhagavad Gita that my grandfather sent me from Puerto Rico. You know, I have a feeling that the sun is shining on my chin. It's because the way the shade is. Sorry, that was really random. Pretty much, this book is a philosophy book, Bhagavad Gita, as it is, by this guy who has a really long name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I mean, I can pronounce hippopotamonstrophobia, but there's no way I'm going to pronounce this guy's name correctly. I don't even think I pronounced that phobia word correctly. So yeah, those are the 3 books I'm currently working on, besides, you know, my chemistry textbook. That doesn't count because I really don't read it. Today's word of the day is Peter. Not like Peter Pan, or Peter Parker, or Peter Pollywog. Dude, does anyone know what that's from? Peter Pollywog. Why does that sound so familiar? I don't know. Yeah, Peter. It's a verb and it means be reduced gradually to nothing. So yeah. Today I have a challenge for the person that I pick out of my drawer of stuff. Got all these, I think that's all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, got all 6 index cards here. Your challenge, if you choose to accept it, which you must, you can't get out of it, you have to talk in the 3rd person throughout your whole video. Have fun with that. The winner is, Danielle. So that's it for me today. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you guys next week. And Danielle, I'll see you tomorrow.